guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from Pop Nail Polish. The collection I'm going to be showing you today is the It's a Drag collection. There are 8 glitter polishes in this collection and each polish comes with a base color. I will kind of show you real quick what I'm talking about because it makes no sense out loud. So what she's recommending is that you apply a base color that has the same name as the glitter polish. Gosh, my lighting, I'm so sorry. And then so you would layer the glitter polish over the base polish. However, today I'm going to be showing you both ways. I'm going to paint half of my hand with the base and then half with the glitter polish on its own. These are available in 15 milliliter sizes, which is a full bottle, and an 8 milliliter size, which I don't know if she's changed her bottles, but I do have an old 8 milliliter from Pop Nail Polish, and this is what that looks like. The 15 milliliter bottles are available for $10 and the 8 milliliter bottles are available for $7. And everything that I'm going to be showing you today will be topped off with their liquid glass top coat, which really makes these shine. These are currently available. I will link Pop Nail Polish in the description box down below, as well as their Etsy page and my Instagram page where you can see more on this collection. And let's get started. So our first polish is called Sissy That Walk, and this is a deeper pink polish made up entirely of glitters and just a little bit of a tinted magenta base. It's got larger and micro magenta glitters as well as holographic glitters. So here's our first coat of Sissy That Walk. All of these are going to be a little bit on the thicker side, so a little bit of manipulation is necessary to cover any kind of bald spots if you don't use a base coat. But I do find that almost all of them are opaque in 2 coats by themselves if you choose not to use a base coat. And if you do use a base coat, you know, I mean, it'll end up looking the same, either 2 coats on its own or 1 coat with a base coat. For this one, I don't recommend the base coat simply because this base coat stained me bad. So there's 2 in 1 coat. Our next polish is called Not Today Satan, and this is the red version of the previous polish. It's got a bunch of larger and micro red glitters as well as holographic. Here's our first coat of Not Today Satan. I feel like this one had the sparsest glitter, but that also could be because I did not shake it up at first. So applying the second coat, I had shaken it up and it was just still a little bit more sparse than the rest of them. This one is one that I do recommend with a base coat. It kind of looks like Ruby Red Pumps with a base coat to me from China Glaze. There's 2 coats in 1 coat. The next polish is called Purse First, and this is a lighter pink polish that's totally made up again of larger glitters and a slightly tinted base. This one also has the larger holographic glitters. And here's our first coat of Purse First. Again, all of these are kind of on, okay, all of these are thicker polishes, and they are a little bit difficult to manipulate, but the payoff in them is absolutely beautiful. And this one I decided to go with all 4 fingers before applying 2 coats, but it's the same idea. I'm still doing only 1 coat over the base coat and 2 coats on its own. Just a little bit of spot treatment is necessary sometimes. So there's 2 coats. Our next polish is called Oh No You Better Don't, and this is a light blue tealy polish with those larger glitters as well as the holographic glitter. So here's our first coat of Oh No You Better Don't. And this one I feel like had maybe the least difficult formula to work with. Not that they're difficult necessarily, but it's just some people and thick glitter polishes don't get along. Since this video, I have added thinner to these and they apply absolutely magically. No issues at all. But I didn't think to do that for the video. So there's 2 coats. The next polish is called The Library is Open, and this is a little bit darker of a blue. Same concept as the entire collection, larger glitters and holographic glitters. And here's our first coat of The Library is Open. This one also is a little bit sparse on glitter, but I say that and these are absolutely packed with glitter, so sparse is really nothing. It's still opaque in 2 coats and then one over the base. This one is another one that I do recommend with the base coat. I just feel like it gives it a little bit more of a mermaidy, under the sea kind of feel as opposed to being on its own, but I do really like this one on its own as well. So there's 1 and 2 coats. Our next polish is called Really Queen, and this is the purple version of the same polishes. This has the larger purple glitters as well as the tinted base and the larger holographic glitters. And here's our first coat of Really Queen. And this is one that I do feel is a little bit thicker than the rest. You can see I'm kind of getting like lumps everywhere. Again, I added thinner to these and this one works just fine. However, this is another one that I recommend with the base coat solely because it does get pretty thick using 2 coats of this on its own. But again, a ton of glitter, beautiful payoff. This whole collection is just stunning. So there's 1 and 2 coats. Our next polish is called The Rest is Drag, and this is the gold version. It's got gold holographic glitters and larger as well as micro gold glitters. Here's our first coat of The Rest is Drag. This one actually had a really good formula. I didn't add any thinner to this one because it applied like a normal polish and I didn't have to do really any kind of spot treatment or manipulation of the glitters. But what's really good about these is that there's absolutely no fishing for the glitter because it's all glitter. This one is one that I say looks absolutely stunning on its own. The base coat's not necessary. You know, it looks pretty much the same, but it just does look a little bit more three-dimensional on its own. So there's 1 and 2 coats. And our last polish is called Basic Bitches Not Wanted, and this is the silver version with a ton of micro and larger silver holographic glitters. And here's our 1 and only coat of Basic Bitches Not Wanted. This one was really hard to work with until I added thinner to it. I'm not going to do a second coat of this, so I just kind of tried to move polish around the nail as much as possible. After I added thinner to it, it really worked a lot better, which I did do in my individual swatch, which is on my Instagram. But for this, I did not want to do 2 coats of this, so I did 1 coat, 1 really thick coat. But you can see that it's at first really hard to manipulate. Again, adding thinner eliminates that issue altogether. But there's 1 coat of Basic Bitches Not Wanted. My favorite from this collection was Oh No You Better Don't. And if you didn't laugh at the names of these polishes, you're not my friend and you don't belong on this video. Anyway, this was a super pretty color, really easy to work with, great application, loads of glitter. So let me know in the comments below what you think, which ones you're gonna pick up. Give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys again in my next video. Bye!